Think about the most powerful computer in Ghana. You might picture a cold, air-conditioned laboratory in Accra, but the real answer is right here, in the middle of a bustling market. Meet Auntie Adwa. She sits behind a tomato table in Kejetia, and she has been running for 40 years without ever charging a battery. She processes thousands of pieces of information every single day. Before we can even talk about artificial intelligence, we have to recognize what true intelligence looks like in everyday life. Because intelligence is not about big English, and it is definitely not about certificates. Watch Auntie Adwa work. First, she learns. 20 years of market days are stored perfectly in her head. She knows exactly which suppliers play fair and which customers pay late. Nobody handed her a manual. Her daily experience wrote it. Second, she predicts. She knows Friday means funerals. Funerals mean large pots of jollof, and jollof means a massive demand for tomatoes. Because she knows this chain of events, she doubles her stock on Thursday night. Third, she adapts. When the rain suddenly starts falling, she doesn't freeze. In under 60 seconds, her goods are covered, her display moves, and her prices adjust. Her plan changed because the world around her changed. And fourth, she decides. A complete stranger picks up 4 tomatoes. Does she quote high or low? She reads their face, their shoes, and the time of day, making a firm pricing decision in a split second. Learn, predict, adapt, decide. When you combine those 4 actions under the pressure of real life, you are looking at true intelligence. For the last 50 years, normal computers could not do what Auntie Adwa does. A traditional computer is an obedient servant with zero common sense. If you hand it a recipe, it will follow those steps perfectly forever, but it will never get better at cooking. Then engineers made a breakthrough. Instead of writing strict rules for the computer to follow, they gave the machine millions of examples. They let the machine find the hidden patterns all by itself. This brings us to a single, clear definition. Artificial intelligence is a machine that learns from experience instead of only following instructions. Auntie Adwa's experience is built out of decades of market days. The machine's experience is built out of recorded information, and we call that information data. You might think this technology is far away in a foreign laboratory, but you actually used it several times before breakfast today. When your phone unlocked by looking at your face, it was using a system that learned your exact features from examples. When MTN Momo blocked a suspicious transfer, the system did that by recognizing the behavioral patterns of thieves from millions of past frauds. When you spoke a voice note and WhatsApp typed it, a machine translated your words because it learned speech from thousands of hours of local voices. And TikTok knows exactly which video will keep you scrolling because it has learned your specific tastes. Right now, a farmer in Tekimon can point his phone at a sick cassava leaf, and an app will name the exact disease. That app knows the answer because it studied thousands of photos of infected crops. AI is not an invention coming to Ghana eventually. It is actively working in your pocket, in your local market, and on your farm right now. Let us clear away the fear created by movies. AI is not a physical robot coming to take over. It is not magic, and it is certainly not a living, conscious being. What we have is a brilliant mathematical pattern engine. It is simply a tool that finds invisible connections in past experiences. Because it relies purely on patterns, it has a critical flaw. It can be confidently wrong. Think of a student who memorized 10 years of past WIAT questions perfectly, but never actually understood the subject. If the exam changes slightly, they fail. That is why humans must always stay in charge. Auntie Adwa would never let a stranger run her market table blind. You must treat AI the exact same way, as an assistant that requires your direct supervision. So let us recap. Intelligence is the power to learn, predict, adapt, and decide. Artificial intelligence is a machine that performs those same steps by learning from data. We are learning this because AI is becoming a part of almost every job in Ghana. Just as a reliable truck helps a trader move goods faster than someone on foot, AI is a tool that helps people process information faster than ever before. Whether you are a student, a trader, or a farmer, understanding how this tool works gives you an advantage. It allows you to use these machines to solve local problems instead of just being a passenger while others build the technology. In our next lesson, we are going to get our hands dirty. We will train a machine ourselves to see exactly how it finds patterns, with no computer degree needed. I will see you in Lesson 2. Make sure to subscribe to GAEP-AI, share this with one classmate, and check the description for your free resources. Let's keep learning.